The secret to getting more done isn't about discipline. It is not about motivation either. The key is to understanding your own energy. Because when you align your effort with your natural energy flow, the work that you're trying to do will become effortless. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can tap into your own personal energy and how it can help you with your work cycle. Make the natural flow of your body's energy to work for you instead of working against you. Have you ever wondered why some tasks are easier in the morning and then some tasks are easier in the afternoon? Or why you are full of ideas at night but can't seem to focus in the morning? That is not laziness, that is your natural energy at its natural state. And the most productive people are not fighting against it, they are harnessing it. In this video, I'll show you exactly how you can schedule your day, and trust me, tip number 3 will be a game changer. Point number 1, identify your energy's peaks and dips. The first step is awareness. Your energy level isn't the same throughout the day. It rises and falls in cycles. And start tracking them. And this cycle determines when you are feeling focused, when are you tired, and when are you sluggish. Most people have a peak energy right after they wake up, and their energy level dips after they have lunch. But the key is your cycle is unique to yours. So you want to pay attention to your energy level throughout the day so that you know exactly what is the best suited time for you. Point number 2, you want to match the right task with the right energy level. Once you know your energy patterns, you can align your task to those energy that's at different levels throughout the day. Do your deep work like problem solving or creativity at your peak energy. And that peak energy is different for everyone. For you, it might be right after you wake up, and for someone else, it might be right before they go to bed, right? Like you've heard the term of morning birds and late owls, and that's kind of a similar phenomenon here. Say like shallow work such as checking your emails, any type of repetitive works, cleaning your house, for those low energy moments so that you are not wasting your highest potential, your highest self on something that is not driving your life in the main direction that you want to go. This simple shift can skyrocket your productivity as you realize how easy it is to do your most demanding work during your peak energy level. You feel that work is smoother and you don't feel like you're frustrated, you're struggling. Point number 3, the flow state. How to enter peak focus mode. Here is where it gets powerful. When you work with your body's natural energy, your mind enters this flow state. This flow state is when you are insanely focused, that time seems to just disappear. To trigger this, not only do you have to align your most demanding task with your peak energy state, you also have to eliminate all distractions. This is very important, as if you do enter that flow state, that deep work zone, any distraction, any tiny bit distraction can pull you out of this flow state. And all that time and effort that you put into it, it will kind of clash. It won't work for you anymore, and it might be harder for you to get back into that flow state. So you really don't want to risk that opportunity of losing that flow state once you are already in it. You want to maintain that deep state as long as possible. And this could be like when you feel tired and you want to go to get a drink. And this is where it allows you to work so long that it feels super smooth. Because this isn't about forcing productivity. This is about aligning your work with its natural flow of the body. And this is where your productivity, your skills get unlocked naturally, and your mind is working on itself that you don't even have to even think about it. Here's a bonus tip. You want to observe how your body is working with the energy levels, and you want to experiment and try new things. Maybe there are two demanding tasks and switch them out. Try one after another and see which of those demanding tasks fits best with your peak energy level. And maybe you have two peak energy levels, like one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and you want to see like, is there a difference in those peak energy level? Do you perform better on certain tasks? And it's all different for each person, and it could be different on a different day, or on a day that you have a hormonal change, or a day that you're feeling bad, or a day that you're feeling extra excited and extra energized. And it is absolutely okay to not always feel energized in the morning. Just listen to your body. If your body changes every day, acknowledge it, and that's totally fine. Experiment with it and optimize the process so that your process can change with your body's natural energy. When you stop forcing yourself into someone else's schedule, or a perfect schedule that internet influencer has laid out for you, you will feel so much better about yourself. When you are following your own rhythm instead of fitting yourself into that rigid 10-step formula that someone else has created for themselves, you will feel much more in control. This is where everything can change for you, and you can actually start making big progress on those projects that you might have been procrastinating or struggling with or forcing yourself to do. Sometimes it's better to not push it if you don't feel like doing anything for an entire day. That's okay to give yourself a break. It's okay to give yourself a 1 day, 2 day break, right? You just don't want to like say for a month and like you don't do anything. Productivity isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. And once you have figured out the way to align your work with your natural energy, you will see how everything will seamlessly fall into place, and it just not a struggle anymore. So what is your energy level? Are you a morning person or are you a night owl? And let me know the complications that you have to deal with, either being an early morning person or being a night owl, because I have heard it both ways. And most often I have heard that being an early morning person is much easier on you, with the society, with the natural norm of things. And maybe it is. And maybe, for that night owl person, they have to kind of work more creatively around their schedule. Okay, if you like this video today, please drop a comment below and hit that subscribe, like, and bell button, and I'll see you next time.